My name is Benjamin Nyawari, the Secretary General of United Kenya Movement, UKM. I want to address on the issue that has raised great concern, not only to the UKM members, but the entire country, especially the young people of this country, known as the Gen Z. There is a controversial video going viral on social media of me as the Secretary General of United Kenya Movement saying about TAN. And I want to say this without any fear of contradiction, that the statements that I made about TAN are reducible minimums to the opposition. I want to tell the opposition that the day you will have an agenda for this country, then the young people will reconsider whether it is one term. But as per now, the narrative is about TAN TUTAM, because we cannot have the united opposition riding on the ideologies and principles of the young people of this country. We are not going to allow the opposition to use the young people of this country, the Gen Zs, to drive their own agenda. Today, I want to ask the young people of this country, if Kalonzo Musyoka becomes the president, will it be Kalonzo who has benefited for the young people of this country? If Gachagua becomes the president, will it be Gachagua who has benefited or the young people of this country? If Matiang'i becomes the president of this country, where does the interest of the young people lie? So we are going to work with people who have an agenda for this country. We cannot work with people who are riding on narratives that that President William Ruto is a one-term president, and yet they're not telling us what is the solution for this country. If you're telling us SHA is not working, what is the solution? What is the alternative? If you are telling us this affordable housing is not a good program, then what is the alternative way? So we are telling this opposition that we're not going to allow you to use the Gen Z narrative as a slogan to cater for your own personal interest. Therefore, I am saying, as the Secretary General of United Kenya Movement, a movement that is driven on policy based on the young generation and the millennials, we are going to collectively work together with the millennials and the young people of this country, the Gen Zs, who have a future in this country. We cannot work with people who have been in government ever since. Somebody like Kalonzo Musyoka has been in government for the longest time possible. Somebody who has worked with Moi, somebody who has worked with Kibaki, somebody who has been consistently in the political space, today wants to become the president of the Republic of Kenya. Therefore, I am saying we are not going to allow anybody to squander this uprising of the young people. And therefore, I am saying we are going to meet the president of the Republic of Kenya to discuss on this issue. And these people within UKM who are opposing, I have seen there are people who are being used, and we know exactly what is going on. We know that these people have been bought and they want to divide this movement. So as the Secretary General, I am saying I speak on behalf of the organs of the party. I speak on behalf of the movement, and I'm not going to allow anybody to speak otherwise. Things that the movement have not discussed and come up with conclusive ways on which we are going to solve them, or how we have deliberated on issues. We are not going to allow anybody to confuse us. And we are saying that it is about TAN and it is TUTAM if the opposition will not have an agenda for this country. Thank you.